Those last 10 minutes decide whether you quietly lose marks or quickly rescue them. In this module, you'll learn a simple endgame routine to stop panicking, spot fast fixes, and turn leftover time into real extra points. Think of your exam like a bucket. You keep pouring knowledge in, but marks leak out through silly errors, blanks, missing units, and rushed writing. Top scorers aren't always smarter. They simply plug these leaks and rescue marks they've already earned. As you reach the final 10 minutes, your brain needs a new job. Earlier, you're in creation mode, hunting for ideas, building full answers. When the clock hits T minus 10, you flip into completion mode. Stop chasing perfect new answers, start hunting for quick, easy marks, and keep repeating. Correction over creation until time runs out. When the invigilator says 10 minutes left, you switch into rescue mode. First, stop starting any big new questions. They almost never pay off now. Next, quickly finish answers that are already more than halfway done, so you lock in those marks. Then, check that every compulsory question is attempted and your numbering matches the paper. Finally, scan for blank subparts and obvious math or unit errors. These tiny fixes often add easy marks fast. As the clock gets tight, many students panic and start something huge they can't finish. That's when you trigger the freeze protocol. As soon as you notice you have very little time left, pause and ask, is there any question I can realistically finish in under 2 minutes? If yes, do that. If not, stop starting new questions and switch to upgrading what's already written. Complete half answers, add key points, underline, and make sure nothing is blank. Now apply the rescue mission rule. In the last minutes, avoid launching big new questions. Hunt for answers that are already about 70 to 90% done. Ask, what tiny piece is missing for full marks? Maybe it's a closing sentence, the final calculation, or a short, therefore, explanation. These are low effort, high reward moves. Finishing three almost complete answers can easily beat struggling with one brand new hard question. Add a structural audit, a super quick scan for hidden mark losses. First, compulsory check. Have you actually answered every required question or section? Missing just one can cost more than several small mistakes. Next, run a blank scan for subparts. Wherever there's an A, B, C, make sure something is written for each, even a partial attempt. Finally, for math or numbers, circle final answers and check units or symbols dollars, percent, kilograms, seconds. Pull this together into a simple countdown plan. At T minus 10, shift into completion mode, finish answers that are nearly done and grab any quick marks you can secure fast. Around 5 minutes left, move into a rapid rescue scan, hunt for blank parts, missing units, unchecked calculations, and wrong question numbers. In the final minute, stop writing ideas. Do admin only, name, question numbers, pages. Then one deep breath, calm body, pen down with control. So, in those last 10 minutes, your job is no longer to solve from scratch, it's to finish and rescue marks. First, locate every half done answer and push it to a clear ending, final step, conclusion, or summary sentence. Then, check all compulsory questions and make sure each has at least some attempt. In this phase, avoid any new deep, heavy questions. Protect your score by staying fully in fast finishing mode. By the time you hit the last 5 minutes, you're not a writer anymore, you're an editor on a rescue mission. Do one fast sweep. First, hunt for blanks or half done subparts and add a quick guess, formula, or short phrase. Next, scan for missing units, currency signs, labels on axes. Finally, make your final answers visible. Box them, underline keywords. You're fixing obvious errors and making marks easy to award, not resolving questions. In the final minute, your focus is no longer on improving answers. It's on protecting the marks you've already earned. Stop writing content and switch to admin mode. Check your name and candidate number, page order, and that any extra sheets are clearly attached and labeled. Then, take one deep breath. Sit still for a few seconds, scan for anything obviously missing, and resist the urge to panic edit. Trust your plan and let the paper go. As the exam clock hits the last 10 minutes, your body often spikes into panic mode, heart rate up, thoughts racing. That's biology, not proof you're failing. The real danger is what happens next: impulsive crossing out, restarting answers, or chasing one tough question. That usually destroys marks. Instead, treat the spike as a signal. Switch into your endgame routine. Follow the steps you've already planned for T10, T5, and T1. Clear. Simple actions calm your brain and keep you scoring. So, in the closing minutes, your role shifts from creating answers to harvesting marks. Stop starting new big questions. Use your time to finish half done work and fill any blank subparts you can complete quickly. Then run one rapid scan for obvious errors, followed by a short final check of names, numbers, and instructions. You've now built a clear rescue plan for the final minutes of any exam. The smarter next step is using time so well that those last 10 minutes feel controlled, not chaotic. In the upcoming module, we'll design time plans before the exam even begins. For now, try your new countdown protocol in your very next mock.